Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. What up, though? It's your boy, Payvics. Thoughts with Payvics. Episode 33. We back in the building, in the place to be. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on all social media at Payvics Music. Make sure you listen to some music. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you get your stuff from. Thoughts with Payvics episode 33. So this is kind of a surprise episode. We have a special guest in the building today. And I'm just gonna quit talking. I'm gonna bring this person in and we just go say what's up. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
What up? What up? Okay, so everybody, this is my buddy. It's my homie, Carly. She good person, good person, good person. How you doing, Carly?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Can't complain. Um, yeah. How's life? Talk to us.
Life is busy. I, you know, here only for one more week and just traveling around and seeing the world.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Traveling around. Nice, 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 nice. I love to travel. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on, hold on. We're still recording, but give me 2 seconds. Um, sorry, I had to send out a text, but um, yeah. So everybody who doesn't know Carly, Carly is the young lady who is on my song intros to Four Colors. Four Colors is one of my EPs that I put out in 2017 um, or 2018, one of those things. But that's the young lady who was speaking on each song. Y'all can't see her right now, but she's in the booth right now. Like y'all see me in the engineering space, but she is in the booth. But that's where she needs to be, cause she does a good job in there. So make sure y'all go listen to that if you haven't listened to it. Um, how did you feel about that, Carly, when I asked you to come to the studio and record for me?
It was interesting. It was really cool to see what you do and how you do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. I really appreciate that. We're gonna have to get something else going too, like a new feature from you or something. That'll be cool. Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? What you got for me?
I all this stuff.
All right. Wait. One more thing I wanted to add to that. Uh, Four Colors is the new Detroit, which is number 3 on there. Um, that is my most played song on my whole catalog. So out of all the songs I ever made, that's my most played song ever recorded.
So you got to check it out.
Well, not only that, but you were a part of it. So like it's like history in the making, bringing it back. So okay, that's enough about me. Let's talk about you, my friend, because you are my special guest. So um, let's see. I already asked you how's life. Life is good. So what do you do, Carly? Because far as I understand, you're a successful business lady in the medical field. Is that correct?
That is correct. I am a travel nurse.
Oh, see, y'all don't got friends like that. See, uh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
A
How's
lot of
that?
It's great. A lot of people don't understand it. They, people think it sounds cool, but they don't really understand what all it entails.
Uh-huh.
Basically, what it means and what it is to be one is just the fact that I've been a nurse for so long that I can walk into any hospital and start working the next day without any training, without anything, and help them out. So I go into hospitals that are short staffed and critically staffed and need a little bit of extra help and just need to have someone there. And so I just fill in that gap for them.
That is awesome. Like, shout out to the nurses all around the world. We appreciate all your hard work. And it's honestly a job that I couldn't do. Like, so I appreciate it. I'm glad that it's working out for you. My mom was in the medical field for like 30 years, and it's in my bloodline. You know what I mean? Um, but me personally couldn't do it.
It's difficult. It's not for everyone, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. But that's awesome, though. Glad that's working out for you. Anything else cool going on?
Well, as I get to travel as a travel nurse, I am currently in Portland, Oregon.
Ah, see, that's another thing. See, I'm here in Michigan, and
Let me
she came to visit all the way from Oregon, Portland, Oregon. She's been to Hawaii. Where else? Go ahead.
I've been to Arizona.
Arizona.
I mean, I've been to many different states just for different things. Like I spent quite a bit of time in Virginia as well. And like I said, I've been in Portland, Oregon now for almost a year and a half. And let me tell you, the slogan, keep it weird, it's true. Portland is a weird place.
Why is that?
You will never meet people like you do in Portland anywhere else in the world. They just, Portland likes to be, just very individualistic, and they just respect, like, everyone's just them. And,
That's cool.
whatever weird thing you can think of, it's probably been done there. UFO festivals, pumpkin boat races. Shoot, I've even went to an event where we just watched a bunch of birds fly into a chimney. And there was thousands of people that go to that.
Are you sure they were birds?
100%.
They weren't like bats or something. Like birds in the chimney just doesn't.
Yeah, it's part of their migration pattern. So the birds like actually start to migrate south, and as they do, they stop there for just a couple weeks. But you watch these birds fly into this chimney, and they literally look like a tornado, because it's all every night at sunset for only 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, thousands of birds. Usually about, I think they
Damn.
said 20,000 birds.
Wow. Yeah, I follow you on Snapchat and I see some of that stuff you post, and I'm just like, wow, wow. There's a waterfall. Wow, there's a huge mountain. Wow, there's like you're living it up. That's
I'm a,
cool.
I'm about to do a major hike here soon.
Here in Michigan, or
No. Actually, it's in Washington, just outside of the town Leavenworth. I'm going to do an 18-mile hike, and I'm going to camp for 3 days, just a backpack that we're carrying. Roughing it, just, that
wait,
amazing style.
one more time. Explain to me that one more time. What are you doing?
So there are these hikes that are, you can't do them easily. You actually have to get granted a permit to do it, and it's a lottery-based permit. And I happen to win the permit to do it. So I'm going to hike up this crazy big mountain, and I get to be up there for 3 days. It's an 18-mile hike, and it's not an easy hike at all. So I've been training for it already, but it's going to be sweet. I know it's going to be sweet.
Okay, so um, what what mountain? Is it a mountain? No, it's not a mountain.
Well, I'm going to do the enchantments, is what it's called.
Oh wow.
And there's just little different zones of the enchantment area. Like I said, if you wanted to look, you can look up the town Leavenworth. It's definitely worth checking out. similar to like a Frankenmuth style town, a little German town, very cute, up in the mountains. Nothing like it.
Damn. Wow.
Mhm.
Well, congratulations to that. That sounds interesting. Um, and like I got so many questions, but I'm not gonna get into those questions because like I'm scared. Like me out in the wilderness for 3 days with just a backpack just does not. It don't work for me. But I'm 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 glad that you are efficient enough to make that happen.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
I think it'll be very cool. It'll be a great life experience.
Oh, for sure. 100%, 100%. So yeah, on the topic of health, like how's the workouts going? I see you're back in the gym. You're
Def-
yeah.
I'm definitely trying. I'm trying to prepare for climbing up a mountain with a backpack on. So stairmaster all the time at the gym for sure.
Mm,
Just trying to get that cardio up and be ready for it.
mm,
Um, you know, 18 miles doesn't seem like a lot when you're walking on normal flat surface, but when you walk up a mountain and around these crazy passes and big boulders, and it's not an easy level hike, it's not a moderate level hike, it's considered a hard level hike.
wow.
So you're actually climbing in some spots, and it should be cool.
Look, I don't care where you do your 18 miles at. 18 miles is 18 miles. Like that's just wow. So all of that is happening in one day, obviously. Um,
Over 3 days.
over 3 days. Over 3 days. You said that.
Yeah, I'm going to be camping out in the stars and wilderness, and just keep in mind I gotta bring that tent and sleeping bag with me, so it's
I
it's on my
understand.
back. And
That's kind of cool. I'm sure the scenery is gonna be breathtaking.
yeah,
Like in terms of especially like the stars and stuff.
the
Like
stars, the water sometimes just gets this crystal ice blue that you've never seen anywhere before, and no pictures can do it justice. So I'm ready to see these lakes that are just gorgeous.
that is cool. That's kind of cool. Nothing but success on that.
That's definitely one advice I have to the world is if you're not out there exploring, do so. There's just so much to see, so much to experience, you know, check
I
it all
agree.
out.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Make sure you stay motivated and find that motivation and that ambition and just thrive off of that and just go. Can't nobody stop you. So yeah. We got good vibes. In case you guys didn't know, I hang around good people, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason and only way I get my stuff done, my music done is because I hang around people who, you know, we do stuff. Okay. All right. Silly. Yeah. So I got a question. We could switch topics, right? Are we done with
Of
that?
course,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
switch
yeah.
topics.
Um how do you feel about the internet as a
Hmm.
whole, the internet in its current state and just how things are going? Like
With the internet today, wow, that's a topic, right?
hey, shut up.
It's, we got dogs barking.
Wolf, wolf, man, my wolf.
Uh, the internet today is so overwhelming and so scary because, like a while ago, we weren't being filtered as much as we are now. Now you can't post news articles on certain sites. You don't get to see them. They get to dictate kind of what you see and what you don't see. So you really got to dig to know what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intimidating and pretty scary,
It
I
is
think.
scary. It's like it used to be um everybody knew all of the bad stuff all on one accord. Everybody was all on the same page. But like you said, now like you gotta pay attention to the stuff you want to pay attention to, or you might miss something. Like
Right. And I feel like it used to be a source for information, and now it's like, oh, it's tailored information.
it's a
Like,
madhouse
it's a
for sure.
madhouse. It's kind of,
Yeah, like
yeah.
I have personally strayed away from the news. Not like the local news. I watch the local news, but like in terms of media on Google or media on Yahoo or like worldwide, well, not worldwide news, but worldwide headlines. Like that stuff is, I feel like you said, it's not the full story. It's like it's stuff to and the news has always been like this, but it's stuff that keeps you afraid to live or like stuff that like it's a scare. I look at it like a scare tactic kind of.
You know,
Like
I kind of see that
I
for
don't like
sure.
that about the internet.
No, I like a source of education and information and, like a place for data collection. And,
Yeah.
and AI is scary because we can just manipulate things that didn't exist before. Like you can make any person doing anything you want them to do now, and it looks like they did it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
No kidding. You don't know what's real and what's fake. Like one of my homeboys, he said, um, "Did you know Tupac is coming out with a new album, like from unreleased music?" And I'm like, "That stuff is not unreleased. That's AI mimicking Tupac. Like, I would be afraid to listen to that, and
That's so
it's somebody like it's not even the person, but like people are okay with that, and it's like, yeah, the AI is that's just on a whole nother level. I can't stand that. And then the state of politics. How where do you stand on that?
Well, one thing on AI that I want to touch
Yeah.
base with that I think is kind of interesting. So, I have a nephew that is an incredible writer, and a lot of people can, you can ask AI to write you an essay and they'll do it. And he's been questioned for plagiarism because his writing style is too good.
Whoa.
And I just think that's interesting that, like, if you're a good writer today, they question you for plagiarism.
Wow. So what does he write about?
Just college essays and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Like in a critique? Like does he critique or?
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times, like, they might be you just asked about political. He might give his political answer or his political standpoint, and he's just a very gifted writer, and he can write with a lot of emotion and with a lot of like very good educational points that just draw your attention. And I've read his work, and I know I've read his work for years. So trust me, I've watched this kid grow up. I know his style. It's just crazy that like the teachers are like, wait, this is too good to be true. It must be AI instead of just accepting
Right.
it's not too good to be true.
Yeah, cause people with a brain nowadays and who can think for themselves and actually they know how to like people who aren't looking at their phone for an answer probably is very scary to people at this day and age. Like, so I can see how he can be intimidating.
I think you
You
said it
know,
great.
what's that?
I think you said it great there.
Thank you. Yeah, cause I feel his pain, and I think you know he should keep going. And it's just yeah, and I think everybody should think for themselves, and I think everybody should challenge themselves. You know, for whatever you want to challenge yourself on, but don't. I don't know. I guess I'm just old. I don't. I don't want to be like the grumpy old man. Like I used to walk 10,000 miles to just read a book, but like I've always respected my elders and I understood the work they had to put in order to make it easier for my life. So when it comes to the work that I put in, like for the next person, like that's how it gets passed down. But it seems like people nowadays, or the not millennials, I'm a millennial, but like the kids nowadays, they're not okay with you know overcoming the learning curves for the things they want, and it's scary to pass the torch to people who are lazy. So
Hmm.
it just gets, that's a whole nother conversation. Because, like I said, I don't want to be the grumpy old man. Um,
I actually saw this really interesting article the other day, and it was just about how lazy the workforce is now. And the funny thing is that it showed over 100 years of publications of just saying that exact same statement
Hmm.
in major news articles of just the workforce doesn't want to work anymore. But
Yes.
100 years, not just today. It's just kind of interesting that that's just always a society view.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, hey, you work hard for the money. That's the
You got
saying. You don't
to.
you don't just it don't just fall out of the sky. So, um, but I'm not gonna keep you forever. I really do appreciate you stopping by. Thoughts with Payvics, episode 33. My special guest Carly is in the building. She has just laid out a lot of gems for y'all. So make sure you listen and did you have any shout outs or any like
Well, I want to shout out Pavix and his great music. Make sure to check out
oh,
all of his channels.
make sure to check it out. See, support. Um so I always end every episode with a thought, and today's thought is it's not anything like too deep, but I actually came up with this saying myself. And I think uh I'll have to elaborate on it one day. But the thought is, as soon as you see a flaw, take a step back. It's just that simple. That's the thought. As soon as you see a flaw, take a step back. Because like I'm speaking on that because I've given people. It's nothing wrong with a second chance. I'm a firm believer in second chances, maybe even a third chance, depending on the person. But if you really want to save yourself and go further in life, or like not have regrets, if you really want to not have regrets, is you pay closer attention to signs that the warning signs, and that's the way like that's how I came up with that thought. Is like, if you see something that you know, see something, hear something, feel something that raises a red flag in your head, you have all the information you need at that point to control the situation how
You
you
know,
want to control.
I
How do
think
you feel about that?
I think that's a beautiful thought. As a painter, I sometimes when I'm bored, might turn around and paint something, and I absolutely 100% agree. The second you see a flaw, don't try to change it, don't try to adjust it. Take a step back, look at the whole picture, see the whole picture for what it is, and then decide how to handle it.
Wow. See, I was talking about in terms of just how life goes, but you actually put it in a perspective that you can't go back. Like if you're drawing a picture and you do the wrong brushstroke, you can't take that back. So that's like,
But you can modify it.
wow, that's deep. Whoa. But yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Anything else?
I think that's all for me. Thanks for having me today.
You're
It's been
welcome.
wonderful to be here.
Yeah. We'll have to catch up. Tune in to the next episode. Thoughts with Payvics. Holla at your boy. One.